Cowabunga dudes and dudettes, this is Anthony, aka BatBomb82, and today I'll be doing my review of the newest drop from Cappy Space as part of the Power Tribes lineup. Now this is the final set for this whole Power Tribes thing that we've been getting, and man, they've been so awesome and I cannot wait to check them out with you guys. So what are we waiting for? Let's check out the newest drop from Cappy Space. Alright guys, now let's check out these newest figures from Cappy Space. Starting off here, you can see that we've gotten stickers before with the other previous drops. So we've had Warlords of War, we've had Battle Tribes, we've had the Biomasters, now we finally have Cappy Space. So it's pretty cool seeing all these companies come together to give us some really cool, awesome toys that I've been having a ton of fun with. So really, really cool. Now we also, of course, do get that famous checklist that we've seen now, and we could finally just wrap up all the other ones that we have here. So, but I love the checklist. I think this thing's really cool. I definitely put this on display with these figures because I just think it looks awesome. It could be like a giant poster for the characters or something, so I like that a lot. And then turning it around, we of course see the actual names of the characters and which each figure is being, which company is producing each figure. So I love that a lot. So now I'm going to start things off with this fella right here. First of all, how cool does this look, man? The colors look fantastic. The paint apps look great. This is Benthic Man, Psionic Master of the Deep Seas. I just think this came out so good. The colors look great. I love, if you look closely, you can see the tampering of like the scales on there. I think it look really nice. So I love the way it's looking. Again, I love what they've been doing with all of these drops with a mix and mash of different pieces here. So you got like the standard Battle Tribes body mixed in with different parts from the Battle Tribes wrestler, things like the boots right there. You have the ninja unmasked head like so to make this, so I think this looks really good. And then we get a gold trident like that made of some Plego parts, some fake Lego parts, but I think it looks really cool. The gold looks really nice, so I love that a lot. Now you can see all the different parts that we get here. Again, this is more based on a Battle Tribes wrestler figure, so you got a lot of those type of vegetable head or fruit heads, the food heads and different things like that, and a few other painted ones that I'll show you here shortly. But I just love the way it's turned out. Now, if you don't want to use this particular trident like so, we have received tridents in the past with like this one right here. So I'm going to put on this gold one that I found just in my bin of extra glyos parts. So if you want, you can use one of those if you have a spare for this. So I'm going to do that because I just think it looks cool, and I think it works for this character. So I love the way that looks. Now, well, like I said, with this one, we do get extra heads, but we got a lot of green parts right here that come unpainted and things like that, like the fry head. Or even kind of belts if you want to put a green championship belt on there. But we also get things like this painted head right here, green painted head with red eyes. That's pretty cool. We get this luchador head, but it's red mask with some yellow things on the side, so that's pretty cool. And then we get this all black hamburger head with the red eyes. I think that's really cool too. So all of those are pretty awesome. Again, I will show you what those things could be used for later. But still super happy to have this. But the great thing is though, he also comes with his own new sidekick, the citrus sidekicks, I believe they're called. Kind of our, as you can see, our Aqua Lad to go with our Aquaman kind of thing. So having these two side by side is just super fun. I absolutely love what they've been doing here. Even with these little guys right here, I love the fact that we're getting more characters with these to really build out this whole world of Power Tribes. So I love these a lot. And next up here we have Terminus. It's end of the line for his targets. How freaking rad is this one right here? This is Easily one of my favorites from all these drops. I just love the character, the way it looks with that split paint on the helmet there. You can even see the scales on his clothes, which I think looks really cool. And you have his staff right here, all done in a very nice silver. You have his swords in the back. So I absolutely love this man. And of course, I'm partial to the ninja mold, so I'm you know, very proud of that. And then you can see all the different things that he comes with as well. Again, all the different ninja parts done in the orange and blue, which I think are really cool. We got his nunchucks, his sai, even some extra heads there. So what I really do like are those extra heads. So, you know, let's play around here. So I'm going to take this apart. I'm going to go ahead and put on the belt right here, that ninja belt. We'll put that on like so. I want to do that and take that head off. I'm going to go ahead and put on, put on that head like that. So if you want to do something like that, you can have a different type of ninja like so with the different parts. And you know what? Let's just go crazy and put on all these ninja parts like this. So I'm gonna put the more ninja boots on like that. This one here. Again, you guys have to pardon me because at this point in the videos, especially with my glyos videos, I just like playing with my toys. So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. So bear with me as I just totally play with my toys and struggle to get these things on videos. So here we go. See, I'm just dropping things all over the place. So here we go. Get this on like you. Get your butt on. There we go. So that looks cool. And boom, now you have a more traditional type of ninja like that. So if you wanted to do so, you can have something like that as well. So I love that. So what I also love here is the unhelmeted head. So you can just take this off like so and put on this one right there like that. And dude, how good does that look, man? You got the white hair, his white goatee, the eye patch. I mean, that is so sick. I love this so much, dude. Oh my God, I've been having just a ton of fun with these toys. Man, every last one of them is just so cool. I love all the different option parts that we're getting. And oh my God, look at this. How fun is this? I love it. I just love it so much. Next up, we do get some option parts here, more O'Neill stuff. We got some swivel parts, some extenders and things like that. But of course, they are for the awesome PVC Man. Now I'm gonna bring that guy in. You can see what we could do here. You could extend the neck and things like that. And there's just all kinds of options for this guy. He's been one of the best from this line. I'm so stoked about him. But what's really cool, we get a ridiculous amount of heads. So we get the standard head. You have that eyeball head. You can see you have the neck with the neck extender, dino head. We have the apple head. We have this head. And we have that head. And that one. Oh, we have the cobra head. And the back of the cobra head. And we have another dino head. And we have this head. And of course we have that head. So it is insane to see all the different heads that we get with PVC Man. But dude, I love that. Getting all these different parts from all these different figures, you really have to pick them all up to fully enjoy what we're getting here. And I think it's just so unique and so cool. So now we have 4 more figures here that I'm going to show off to you guys, and you can see kind of how we're supposed to do things. So we have this fella right here. As you can see, this is more of a Flash type character, which I think came out really cool. And this is one of the things that I really like about this specific wave, or this whole drop of the whole Power Tribes. You get a lot of extra parts and kind of like hidden parts to build your own extra figures. So I took that luchador head that came with the Benthic Man, and you can see it kind of has that little bit of a Flash vibe to that right there. But then I took a red battle builder right here, a little red wrestling battle builder like that. And I took some boots and some arms. I believe these arms were from the red Triceratops character from Wave 1 of Battle Tribes, and I forget where the boots came from. I just kind of dug through my bin of extra parts and tried to mix and match anything that I could, so we get that right there. So I think that's really rad, man. Another cool piece if you wanted to add another character to the whole Power Tribes lineup. Now we also have this guy right here, which could be our Martian Manhunter character. I used that simple bald head that we got with the Benthic Man, had the red eyes, which is perfect for this. I got a green type of battle builder that I had here. And then I forget where this harness is from, but it's from another figure. You can use pretty much any red harness you'd want. I chose to use that one right there. And then the boots are, I believe, from one of the ninjas. I can't exactly remember which one. But then the trunks right here are from, I believe, Captain Cobras, which was a Warlords of War figure, if I remember correctly. So, you know, use pretty much anything you want, anything that looks good to you to make this guy. But I think it's really cool. Again, we get that extra head with the Benthic Man, which is really good if you want to make another character. So I think that's pretty awesome. So I love the way this turned out. All right, so now here's one that I was super happy about. So I utilized that extra head with the Benthic Man, of course, done in that all black with the red eyes. I think this looks killer how this turned out. And of course, this is going to be your stand-in for a black Manta if you wanted to do something like this. So what I utilized here was a ninja battle builder, an all black one like so. Pop that head on, gave him that kind of like silver gunmetal trident that came with one of the other Battle Tribes figures. And I kind of just made my own little backpack for him, you know, using some hub set parts and some, you know, hinges and things like that, and pretty much whatever I wanted to do. So you can make anything you want. You know, there's no specific way to necessarily build a backpack for it. I just used whatever parts that I had there to make that. And I'm trying to, he just ate it right now. But just use whatever parts I had again to make whatever you want. So I'm gonna try to give you a good look there to see what I did to make the one that I created. So I think that worked out really good, and I'm just super happy with this. This guy is definitely going on the shelf just like this because I think it came out so cool. And hey, now you have someone to actually fight the Benthic Man. And lastly, we have this fellow right here. Now this one is you know, not everyone may know who this character is. This is based on a this could be our Miracle Man, if you will. I always love Miracle Man. The comics of Miracle Man are so good. So if you haven't read any, you should definitely go pick some up. But this came out really cool, man. So I used that luchador mask. I believe it was with the Nuclear Man, if I remember correctly. I think it came with that figure. And then I had like a red battle builder that I had there, and just used whatever green parts that I could, give him a belt from one of the other Battle Tribes figures, and there you go. Now we have him to go with the collection as well. You can probably figure out a way to give him a cape if you want to, because he would normally have a cape, but still, I think this is awesome, man. I just love, again, the different option parts that were mixed in with all of these drops to make all these extra cool characters. So there it is, guys, my review of the newest wave from Cappy Space. Now, first and foremost, a giant shout out goes out to Warlords of War, Battle Tribes, Biomasters, and Cappy Space for getting all of these figures in my hands so I could take a closer look with all of you guys. Now, this whole set of Power Tribes has been so much fun, probably the most fun I've had with toys in my adult life. I'm not even joking. These are so cool, so unique. I appreciate all the work that they've done here. Having to mix and match parts from different figures to combine and make these characters, that's a lot of work that I think a lot of people don't fully understand. And man, they nailed it. Even enough to give us extra parts for extra figures that we can build is pretty genius. And I think they did such a good job. All the paint apps are freaking gorgeous. I love everything about these. They're just so much fun. And man, I honestly hope we get more at some time in the future. They're totally rad and a definite must get. So please comment, like, and subscribe. Stay nerdy, my friends. Peace.